Welcome back to another Ross Aviation stream. So I'm having some troubles with the tripod since I got the rest of my models out, and I may need to move some. So temporarily, you're gonna be kind of looking at a wall for just a few moments while I set things up. I'm doing this very suddenly because one of my good pals, A350K Edits, keeps missing my streams. So I'm gonna go live as soon as possible, and I'm just gonna kind of hope that he joins. I'm going to actually gonna send the stream to the local AvTalk group chat. All right, we are back. We are back. Hello, Aviation Plays. Hello, hello, hello. I'm going to be moving some of my models around while I get stuff situated. I don't know where to move them, if I'm being completely honest, because I don't have a lot of space. I guess what I'll do is I'll just like, I'll try squishing them in, I guess. I guess this is enough space, I suppose. I mean, it's not that much space, but I guess it'll work. We have a little bit more space to work with. You see, I moved to the 747s and the 727s a little bit more, but hello, LA Av Geek. Hello, Ross. I don't care why it's saying I'm on my alt. That is interesting. All right, let me go ahead. I'm actually gonna turn my Christmas tree on just because, you know, it's still technically that time of year. All right, we're almost close to being where I want to be. I'm gonna get a pillow to like nail on because I don't really want to stand or sit today. So I'm just gonna get a pillow. Do you have them on airport? I have 8 of them, bro. I have 8 of them. Only one of them is actually like good. Like other ones were just kind of tests. But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna move this out of the way. I don't know where to move it to. I guess we'll just move it back there. I'm gonna do a more. How should we go about this? You know, maybe I'll do it like this. I don't really want to show my face all that much, but I mean, yeah, I'm getting a Northwest and United one. I'm getting a Northwest and United Bay 146 soon. But yeah, I guess I'll just have to stand. I don't really want to show my face, so yeah, I guess I'll just do this. I guess this is fine. I will turn my TV to like NCS noises. I meant like, you know, just something for the background. I don't know what you would call it. I like the 747s. Thank you. I kind of have an addiction to them. I have like 9 of them now. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I have 8 of them, not 9. It's only a matter of time before I do have 9 because I'm getting another Northwest 742. But instead of it being from Gemini or any other company, it's from Aero Classics. So I'm going to be getting the Aero Classics Northwest 742. Please don't steal it because it's very easy to find on eBay. I actually need it. Please do not buy it. Although, I mean, it is $208. I don't really know if any of you guys have the money, but I do, so please don't steal it. Anyways, what kind of music should I play? I guess I'll just play like, I guess I'll just play NCS, because why not? I will check Atlas 748 Interactive. No, I'm not doing any of that because my collection is taking place between 1994 to 2005. So would not do that, no. I would not do that at all. I will turn this down to like 5. There we go. All right. Uh-oh, ads. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna check the chat real quick. Get a few QF 747s. No, not listing the ones I have. Air France, or Air Force One. I really want to get like a United one in the Battleship Gray. The 747. I still do want an SP. I want to get an SP at some point. Maybe an American SP. Anyways, so this is the model that we are unboxing today on this fine day. This is the NG Continental 777 200ER in New York City 2000 livery. Also known as the Bicentennial livery by Continental. Its registration is November 77014, and if I'm not correct, or if I'm not mistaken, sorry, this does still technically fly with United. So, without further ado, this is also my very first Continental plane, my very first 777, and also my very first my first Continental plane, first 777, and first NG model. So, it's a very clean box. Here we have the front of the box. Looks pretty good. We have the New York 2000, NG, the 777, the Boeing 777 titles there. We have the New York City sticker that they have. They have Continental registration, officially licensed product. Here we have just the side, Continental, with some nice colors, NG, and the back. Kind of the same thing. I have a nice little warning, 14 plus, more beautiful diagrams of the model, and then just kind of the same side on the flap. So without further ado, without that boring stuff all out of the way, let's finally open this. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna take off one of my gloves for this because they are slipping on the box. I actually want to open this and not like damage it anyway. So. I'm not really one of those sticklers on like trying to keep boxes in perfect condition because I know stuff happens. There we go. We got one of the flaps. All right. So since I love you guys more, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys the first reveal in 3, 2, 1. Oh, let me open these flaps up a little bit more. There we go. 3, 2. I can't really see it. Oh, it has foam all over it. Oh, it looks cool though. I can kind of see like the diagram and stuff on it. I want to see if maybe H350K. Oh, speak of the devil, he just joined. All right. Show me the code. What do you mean code? I don't know what you mean by code. Anyways, back to the model. Oh, this looks so cool. Oh my gosh. Wait, I'm gonna keep that in there actually. Alright, so this is brand new, I can tell. Sometimes these things are used. This one's brand new. And I will be getting a lot of NG 757200s very soon, so stay tuned for that. But both my gloves on for this one. Off. That was off. Oh dear. This one's being difficult. I will take out this filling, however. I'll put it back when I'm done, but... Oh, it has tape on it, that's why. Alright, I need a small cutting thing. What's something small that I can cut? I don't have anything sharp in my room. I usually do have a knife. I need the free models. Heroic code. PTK? Pontiac? That's interesting. I need the NG points. Pal, the NG points are mine. I've never even gotten an NG model before. This is my first one, okay? Don't ruin it. Alright, let me go ahead and... Oh, it's so close. Okay, usually I like to keep things as new as possible, but this tape has gotta go. I will be checking chat periodically. I can't see the chat right now, so keep it to a minimum so I can actually read everything. Alright, by the way, if you're not subscribed, do please subscribe to me because we're almost to 2.5k. And once we get to 2.5k, we'll be halfway to 3k, which is exciting. 3,000 subscribers, that's crazy. Anyways, I'm going to open this now. Oh my god, there's more tape, bro. But there's legitimately more tape. How much tape can there possibly be on a model such as this? This is just absolutely outrageous. Bro. Like, why? That's my question. There's so much goddamn tape. Oh my gosh. There we go. Okay, please tell me that's the last of it. I'm just gonna double check. Bro, they really, you know, look, I understand NG has really high quality and like, if not one of the best, if not the best models to ever exist. But still, bro, do you really gotta put that much tape on there? Like two or three, that makes sense. But 4 on every side, that is just a little much, don't you think? Bro, I'm trying to get this 777 out so I can see it in review. But this tape is taking forever. Not gonna lie though, my mom knows ball. I did not even ask for this. Like, this wasn't even on any of my lists, and she still got it for me, which is crazy. My mom knows ball. She also got this South 340 somehow. I never even asked for this. Not on any of my lists. I couldn't even find this, and she still got it for me. It isn't back in its box, but I'm gonna open it on this stream as well. I'm gonna open everything actually on this stream, including the ground service equipment, which I know on last night's stream I said I would not open, but on this stream I will, because I'm feeling festive today. Oh, okay. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I'm gonna clear off some spots. All right, we have our gloves, nice gloves. Before I do open this, I'm gonna go ahead and read chat. That wasn't NG, my boy. That was your store. I don't know what you mean. I need free model. Oh yeah. The tape normally isn't there. I don't know what you mean by NG, but okay. I mean, it is NG, I promise. Anyways, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and open this finally. My first NG model. I hope it doesn't come broken, and actually, if it does, I came prepared because I have some of this super glue micro precise. So I'm ready to make fixes if it deems necessary. holy, there is every single possible detail on this that there could have ever been. I'm scared to hold this. All right, let's go ahead and pull up. Wow, they took really good care of this. And here we have it. Oh my gosh. We have the Bicentennial Continental 777 200ER. The triple landing gear that actually does roll. That's actually crazy. The other side is different. I'm gonna put this down before I drop it because I'm clumsy. Oh my gosh, it rolls. Oh my goodness, I'm literally happy. Okay. This is cool. I'm actually going to glue out of the way because I'm very glad we did not need it. You can see that it is powered by 2 of these General Electric GE90 engines, which I actually flew on a United 777, so I know the feeling of the GE90s. They are very powerful. I'm actually going to move the camera and or tripod a little closer so you guys can see this beautiful 777. You can see the New York 2000 sticker there, along with the, let me move it a little bit. The, I don't know if you can see it, but there is the Statue of Liberty stamp that I was talking about earlier. And all of the necessary antennas. And I think that might be the Wi-Fi router right there. Classic Continental, aka United tail. Very vibrant. Blue, pink, green, yellow, red, orange, white. Very nice. I really want to see NG make like a normal Continental 777 because that would be great. Because now looking at this NG 777, I think this is, if you truly like realism, try Aviation 400. Okay, I love those. Those things look really good, but there's 2 things. One, they're really expensive. It's not really the issue. The main issue is just how like freaking rare those are. Aviation 400 is so rare. That, and also, to be honest, they did not pass the Northwest 747 test. I don't know if you've noticed, but there's the Gemini 747-400. And then I also have the Dragon Wings 747-400, which I understand is not the most realistic, but it does have tiltable landing gear. And it does look somewhat decent. This is one of the good looking ones. And then here's the 200. But the problem with it is that they didn't pass the test. Aviation 400 made a very terrible looking Northwest 747. So, yeah. Anyways, back to the Continental 777. So, as you can see, it has, like, it's honestly unfathoming on how many details this thing has. Like, this thing is so precise. They get the APU and everything, got the registration, which again is November 77014. And if I put down the tripod for just a brief second and turn it around, you can see the other side of this beautiful Continental 777. Very blue on this side, other than the pink that is on the other. Yes, this is a very cool model indeed. You saw the Alaska Airlines Horizon retro livery. That's interesting. But yeah, this is a goated model, and if you can afford it and find it and get it, 100% I would recommend this. This is a 10 out of 10. This is 100% me approved. This is Ross approved. I mean, all of these models are. Okay, this one barely passes. Okay, this is a 1999 release of the Air France 747. And I'm going to be honest, the engines are way too big. But here's the thing. No other manufacturer has made an Air France 747-400 in the old livery like this. Gemini is the only one that has done it. So I have this, and to be honest, it is a little rare to find. The only other one that I could find on eBay was $200. Luckily, I swiped mine up for 70 back in October, so I was kind of lucky when I found that. But yeah, now we're gonna go ahead and add this to the collection somehow. I'm gonna move these to the side. I'm actually gonna move these onto my bed real quick. These ground service equipment is gonna be the last thing we're gonna open today, so I don't mind moving them on my bed for just a brief period of time. Just hit the side 340 there. All right, I'm gonna move the tripod, and if you guys really crave it, I can move the camera. Oh, it doesn't swivel? What the heck? All right, well, we're gonna move the camera just that much. And I'm gonna try finding a spot for it. I think what I'll do is for now, I will put it right here. It looks very stunning indeed. Ross, have you ever had shapes? What do you mean? Do you have a DC3? No. You don't have any models yet? Dang. I collect Darren models. Okay, not gonna lie, I hate Darren models, but that's just me. Ross, have you ever had shapes? I seriously have no idea what you mean by that. Anyways, I'm gonna now unbox the other things. I already unboxed these last night's stream. And we're actually gonna start with my favorite one, which was the Saab 340. Oh, by the way, do you guys approve of the Northwest 747 tree? I think it's kind of goated. But yeah, that's the Northwest 747 tree. Anyways, here we have the US Airways Express Saab 340. This is still my favorite Gemini jets that I got for Christmas. Steal the facts, but Saab 340. So if you want to like pause this and read it because you're a nerd like me, here you go. I will warn you, this thing is microscopic. Like, it's barely even like the length of the 717 horizontal stabs. Like, it's barely this long. So it is freakishly small, but it is at least pretty cool. It's very detailed. It has spinning propellers and everything. But anyways, without further ado, I'm gonna stop yapping. I'm gonna shut the fuck up, and we're gonna go ahead and open this. Now, from what I remember, this is, you can see how microscopic this truly is. So, put the box over there. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna open the Northwest 747 last this time instead of first, because last night I did it first. So we're gonna do it last. Anyways. I am struggling to open this a little bit, not gonna lie. I don't wanna like make it fly out of the box, but all right, here we go. And here we have the US Airways Saab 340 from Gemini Jets 1 to 400 scale. This thing is tiny, yet extremely detailed. I cannot wait to get more of these. These are literally going to be the pinnacle of detail. These are like the smallest planes you can ever like ask for. I'm not really going to talk about this much because I'm really scared of holding this. So I'm going to go ahead and put it down. All right, now that we have added it to the collection, I'm now going to put the box away. And now we're gonna get on to something that you guys have probably kind of dreamed of. And that is this extremely rare Delta 727 3-pack. Comes with the widget livery, the Ron Allen livery, which is this one, which is actually my favorite livery. And then we have the Delta Flot livery, which is my second favorite Delta livery of all time. So yeah, let's go ahead and open this. I will warn you, this thing is insanely hard to open. Like, the plastic is legitimately so stuck to the freaking cardboard. So I'm gonna try my best. It will make a very loud squeaking noise. So if you guys have loud volume, I would recommend turning it down because it is genuinely like hearing nails on a chalkboard. All right. Oh, dang. I guess it was just yesterday. I guess it was really packed really tightly in there because yesterday it was really hard to open. I have the video proof. Anyways. All right, so we have our Delta 727s opened. I'm going to go through them one by one, starting with our Delta widget livery. Here you can see the very iconic livery from Delta. If maybe I can just get it to focus. There we go. So, the very, very detailed aircraft indeed. This is actually a 2004 release, so the mold might be a little dated, but honestly, I like the older Gemini mold. I don't really think it's all that bad. I mean, yeah, it doesn't have any antennas or anything like that, but it still looks very nice. I love that Delta livery so much. I like it too, but we're going to move on to a livery that I like even more than this. And actually, I'm just going to go ahead and add this to the collection. Maybe if I could... There we go. All right, that seems solid. All right. Anyways, without further ado, let's open the now favorite Delta livery of mine, which is, of course, the Ron Allen livery. I think this livery, although, yes, I will admit, it is a little boring, this is really sharp looking, especially with the red accents. I think it complements the red very well. And, of course, it does also have a chrome belly, which is really neat. And we have the escape hatches. And, oh, I forgot to mention, since this is a triple pack, I'm actually going to add this into the collection as well. They do come with matching registrations. So the widget livery is November 5-1 Delta Alpha. The Ron Allen one that I was just holding is November 5-11 Delta Alpha. And finally, we have the Delta Flot livery, the one I'm about to hold, and that is Delta 5-12, or November 5-12 Delta Alpha. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. Anyways, so similarly to the Ron Allen livery, we have a chrome belly, and we have kind of like the same text, honestly, but it does have the very iconic Delta Flot tail. You can see the this honestly, like, it looks shinier than the rest of them. I don't know why. Maybe it's just me. But of course you can see the registration, all the windows, and the escape routes on top of the wings, all stuff like that. But yeah, I'm very happy I had this big collection. Oh my gosh, I'm literally stuttering on my words here. I'm gonna make this look a little prettier. So excuse me for just a second while I make my collection look a little more presentable. I'm actually gonna move the 777, like right here, just for like a second. I'm gonna move Sub 340, and the 717, and then I'm gonna move the 727s right in front. I'm gonna make sure they're all nice and level. modeled. And then we're going to move the 777 back to its rightful and meaningful place. And I'm actually going to just move the 747s back to where they were, just so I have a little bit more of a spread out area. There we go. I want to get some more European regionals as well. I'm thinking of maybe getting some Air France Hop CRJ 1000s, maybe Bay 146, like I was saying earlier, but maybe an Air France or British Airways one. I would like to get a Monarch A321, maybe a Hapag Lloyd 737 or 727. But yeah, I'm really going to be focusing on a lot of the American stuff because I don't really have a lot of that. So, and speaking of American, we have our final model day other than the ground service equipment, and that is the Northwest 747-400, City of Detroit. This is a 2011 Gemini Jets release, and oh my goodness, I lost this thing on eBay 3 times. I had the chance to buy it 3 times, and then I waited too long, and things got complicated with my health issues, and then I lost again. And one time I actually lost a Northwest Saab 340. I am still sad about that, but I finally have it now, and I'm going to go ahead and open it finally, because this is something that I've been waiting for a very freakishly long time. I feel like it's been too long. So I'm going to just live my dreams, and I'm going to finally open this once and for all. Now I will say, this is not in perfect condition. There is a slight chip under the wing, but since it's under the wing, you won't see it. Anyways, without further ado, there's also gunk on the wings. I don't know if it's like, I don't know what that is. Anyways, without further ado, here we have the Gemini Jets 1-400 scale, Northwest 747-400, City of Detroit. This bird is registered November 671 Uniform Sierra. I do not want to hear any 6-7 jokes in the comments, because if I do, I'm going to personally ban you. But here we have the beautiful bird in all of its glory. Has rolling gear. Here, the City of Detroit text right there. Got the wings, and you can kind of see the gunk that's there. I don't really like that, but I'll wash it. The engines look really good. The wings, like, they're a weird shape, not gonna lie. The wings are a little bit weird, but it passes because it's Northwest, and I'm biased. But yeah, so I haven't really looked. You can see there's the wing chip right there. Doesn't really bother me, to be honest. It's just kind of small. But yeah, we're gonna finally out of the collection. And it does not fit. It does not fit correctly. I'm gonna go ahead and fix that real quick. This is a little embarrassing because I kind of thought that I would just kind of nail it, but I guess I didn't. And you know what? That's okay. I'm just gonna move the British regionals over here so that they're a little bit more separated. So at least I have a gap to fill. And actually, speaking of gaps, I actually have a slightly severe gap. I'll show you where it is. Well, first of all, we have this very big gap right here, so I will not mind filling this in. But we have this very annoying gap right here. You can see it. It's right here. This can fit at least another 717 there. I might maybe do a Midwest or an Air Trans 717 or DC-9 or something like that. Maybe even a 737 700 or 500 or 600, 200, 100. Something small that can fit here, I will put. But yeah, here's a collection overview. You can see I'm just a little obsessed with the 747. Again, I have, let's count them. One second, all right, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 1 to 400 scale 747. Unfortunately, only one of them is actually a 747-200, and that's why I'm getting another 200 very soon to, break it up a little bit, maybe make it a little more interesting. But yeah, so without that, I'm low-key kind of forgetting how to talk, chat. It's making me want to crash out really hard. But with that out of the way, any more further questions before I end this stream? Will you be buying the 737 to my 727? I don't know. Hello, Smasher 159. I love the Delta delivery so much. Ross, what's your opinion on the DC-7? It's dead and kind of unknown and kind of underrated. You Americans are missing out. Shapes are peak. Yo, what's the opinion about DC-5? I don't really know anything about it, to be honest. I'm broke. Dang. Ross, I find it very tempting to say it. Cheeseburger. That's interesting. Guys, let's actually say some actual meaningful questions now, okay? Let's say some meaningful questions. And actually, I just realized kind of as a small and odd thing to be bothered by, but the Delta liveries are not in the correct order. And yes, there is a problem about that. That is a problem. I'm now going to fix it. All you gotta do, pick this up, put it over here, move this one down, move this one here, and then move this one here. And there we go. We have our entire collection. And I'm not gonna lie, the Saab 340 end over here looks really nice. It looks very full. It looks way more full than it was before, and that is a good thing. So, anyways, yeah, having the 747s is kind of insane. I mean, I have a lot of them. I think I should take a break after my last Northwest one because I have way too many of them. Because I'm going to be getting my 9th 747 very soon. But yeah. And I mean, if we're really talking as a whole, I technically have 11 of them. Because I have the one that's on top of the tree, which, as you can see, which is literally right there. And then I have a 200 scale JC Wings one. That's an ANA 747-400D in the blue Ohana Pikachu jet livery. I have done streams in the past with that in it. And then I do also have the NASA 747. Excuse the pile of clothes. Okay, I'm organizing. But yeah. I do have these cheap models that I don't really count to be a part of my collection. But these are actually, I'm going to be using them since they're 400 scale. I do use these for measurements, and sometimes when I crash out, I do break them because they're fun and I need to crash out. So yeah. What's my most detailed plane model? Well, probably that Continental 777 that we just opened. This thing is beautiful in every single way. This is definitely my second favorite model I've ever gotten. Although, honestly, the Saab 340 is very tempting to say because it's so small but it has so much detail for the size of it. But yeah, so we have our 1990s, early 2000s themed collection, and it is really showing. It's very much showing. I just realized this is a little crooked. There we go. But yeah, we have a lot of the World Tales. There was a point in time, it was literally earlier this year between April to like June, where I didn't want anything but British Airways World Tail liveries because I thought that they were the coolest things on the planet. And I mean, okay, not gonna lie, I kind of regret getting those because they stole spots that I could have used for more Northwest. But, I mean, in the end, I think I made the wise decision, and I'm finally starting to realize that I need more, I guess, efficient ways of getting models, and just overall picks. I'm going to be getting a lot more Northwest, a lot more TWA, a lot more Continental, a lot more Delta, and now I'm going to start getting US Airways, which is very exciting because I love US Airways, and I love Delta, I love Northwest, they're my favorite airline, and Continental is a solid choice. But, with that out of the way, I think that might conclude our stream. So, again, if you guys have any last second questions, Ellie Afgeek is the only one that has actually asked a really solid question. I'm going to be ending this stream at 45, so you guys have time to think about it. What is my most expensive? Well, that is my 1 to 200 scale JC Wings Pepsi Concorde. Only 120 of them ever exist, and I paid $500 US for it. Yeah, that is the most expensive one. I'm not gonna get it, but I will show where it is. The 200 scales are in their box hibernating. You can see the Pepsi Concorde is right there, and then we have my other ones down there as well. But yeah, so that's my most expensive. Oh dear, what the heck? That was a weird thing that just happened. Anyways, any more questions? While I box these up. Well, not box the things up. Just put away the boxes. Because I'm going to be doing that now. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. This Saab 340 is literally adorable. Every time I look at this box, I just think of how cute and adorable it is. If you can find a Saab 340 for sale, which there are ones for sale, like the Delta and WestJet ones, please get them. They're really worth it. Anyways. I'm gonna go over to the chat now. Let's see what we got. Nothing? Cool. Oh, there it is. I got my NG code, and guess what? You're not getting it, chat. You're not getting it. Okay, that was mean. I'm sorry. But I do actually need this. Anyways. And that will be going towards an NG757. So I'm going to go ahead and actually, it might go to an MD80 or some sort of like that. It's either gonna be a narrow body. I need more narrow bodies. But and now let me ask you a question, chat. Out of all the models I have unboxed today, which one is your favorite? I'm the only viewer. Oh, well, LA AvGeek. What is your favorite model that I unboxed today? Was it the SAP 340 by US Airways, the triple 727 Delta Pack, or was it the Continental 777, or even was it the Northwest M4? I'd like to hear. And we're going to be making my tower even taller. Because today is a new day. The start of a new era. Oh shoot, I forgot to open these. I should probably open these, shouldn't I? You know what? LA AvGeek, since you're the only viewer, you deserve it. I'm not gonna open any of the stickers because see what does it even have on Aer Lingus, British Airways, a lot of the new stuff. KLM could be used though. Probably even maybe even Korean Air. Air China maybe, JAL maybe. Probably not SAS, maybe SAS, I'm not sure. But yeah, here's the sticker sheet. If you guys are unfamiliar, it comes with a lot of stickers that you can decorate the GSC with. But I'm not really going to do that right now. But I will open these GSC. And actually, what should where should I put the GSC? Like, I want to put it on a plane, come to think of it. But, ooh, did I drop one already? Oh, it like fell. Goodbye. I'm gonna go now, goodbye. Oh, goodbye. Yo, these buses are elite. Put these near the Northwest 74. And maybe even oh, it broke. I can fix it. Oh, it just kind of like rests there, doesn't it? Oh. Interesting. This is delicate. Oh man. Where is the other cargo door? Yo, this catering truck is now my new favorite. I don't know what this is to. Is it to this? It looks like it's to this. I don't know. This is R2. Huh. Interesting. Peace.